Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday, the 29th of May, and I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you. Now, I'm here every day. I give a general message for the collective today on here. But if you are interested with what comes out today and would like a more detailed message personalised to you, I do also offer readings on Zoom. And you can pay via PayPal, so you can have those readings wherever you are in the world. I will put my website address, clairechilvers.com, down in the description. If you're interested in that, please click on the link and you'll see a subheading, book a reading, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do. It's very, very easy. So hopefully see some of you soon by Zoom, but if not, here is your message anyway. Okay, let's see who comes out today. Okay. I feel like I was shuffling these today and I thought we seem to be having similar cards coming out. Nothing massively different is coming out. And as I said that, the Justice card come out, and I'm sure we've had the Justice card before. And I know we've had the 7 of Cups recently because in another pack, it's got all the different things coming out the cups, and I was explaining in detail what that meant. So I do feel today that kind of idea that was getting in my head that we haven't quite moved on. There is an element of being a little bit stuck, I feel today. Going round in circles, not quite moving on, which is interesting because obviously yesterday we had a very powerful Knight come into our reading. If you didn't see that, go back and have a look. So I do feel like there's still this idea of deciding or being unsure or still sitting there worrying about the outcomes or what might happen, or thinking all the reasons why we shouldn't do something. I'm going to put the Justice card down just for a minute. We can often, and this is a human trait, so I think it's really important if you're confused or uncertain or unsure or having any kind of doubts over yourself or any aspect of your life, that is a perfectly reasonable and understandable emotion that humans go through. I'm thinking of, as I say this now, and I know a sequel to this film is coming out, but when my son was a little boy, there was a film called Inside Out, and it was about all the emotions in your head and they're actually like characters and they were all talking to each other. So there was fear, there was anger, there was disgust, there was joy, and there was sadness, and they all used to have their own little personalities. It's a lovely, lovely film actually. But I feel that that's what's going on in this guy's head. Every emotion is speaking and having their own personality and playing out a scenario. But we have got to pick one. Pick an emotion, go with it. And obviously in the Inside Out film, it's joy who is in charge. Then sadness kind of goes missing and fear gets in charge. It's very funny. And obviously in the film Inside Out, it's Joy that is actually in charge and running the show. But obviously she goes missing for a little while. And and that's kind of the story. I won't spoil it too much if you haven't seen it. But I do feel that the Justice card is coming in to give us a bit of a telling off in some aspects, saying, come on, you know this, you know the way forward. We've talked about it. The 7 of Cups came out on Thursday, I think. So we've had our whole bank holiday weekend to get our feelings in order, get our thoughts in order. But old habits die hard is the message that I'm sort of getting here for us. And it's really difficult if you've always had a level of anxiety or you've always had a lack of self-esteem and you're really working on that and trying to push through it. We're programmed to just go on the same cycle over and over again. And this Justice card is coming in, I feel, with that sword. She's got that sword in her hand there, saying enough, looking down at this kind of shadow side, this unsure side, this side that holds us back and going, you don't need to be in charge anymore. I've got this and I know exactly what I'm doing. It's a lighter side, this side of the this side of the sword, isn't it? This dark energy that is all our doubts and fears isn't what we need to be driven by now. We need to be driven by that soul element that's bringing us joy and trying to move us towards our more authentic self, our truer self, our higher self, a better version of ourselves, whatever you want to call it. So I feel this comes in, when a card comes back into our readings over and over again, it's because we've still got something to learn from that card. So you might want to go back and have a look at Thursday's message, have a think about what you were doing Thursday and how that relates to what's going on today, because I do feel that that's important, that 7 of Cups. There's an element of needing to be more in control of your emotions and not letting your emotions control you. And of course, the Justice card is coming in. And don't forget, that's number 11, which is a beautiful, powerful angel number. So I want to say to you as well today, look out for 1111. You might look at the clock, it might be 1111, or, you know, various different things. You might see that. I feel like that angel number may come in for some of you today. Just to remind you, we're guiding you, we're helping you. Come on, work with us. You know, it's a bit in a sort of, you know, justice, I'm running out of patience kind of way, you know. So do look out for those today. And I hope that makes sense. I hope you work through the confusion or the doubt or the fear, because there's certainly lots of messages coming up at the moment that are suggesting that we're entering a very exciting new period. So like I say, if you want a personal reading, do get in touch. If not, I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm here every day. So have a wonderful day. Bye for now.